Oh, God. Bend down. Back. Space.
No, let's excuse. Can we shift back? Can we shift back?
Sunday, let's excuse.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Thank you very much.
Hold on first. Hold on.
Of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, GCFR, and to the highly esteemed members of the German delegation led by India on the margins of the G20 Leaders Summit, that the foundation for this historic visit was laid during economies in Africa and Europe, respectively. A few of the many policy of the will of the people in the conduct of credible elections, the protection and promotion of human rights, and rule, aligning with bold leaders such as His Excellency President Bola Tinubu, threshold of deepening further these ties. This is the stage upon which history is written, alliances are strengthened, and bridges between peoples are built.
Yes, they are the same way. They will talk.
Senior government officials of Germany and Nigeria, gentlemen and ladies of the press, it is a profound pleasure for me to welcome my friend Olaf Rose to Nigeria. It is a joy to see you here at this particular period of time. It's just about a few days ago that the Supreme Court of Federal Republic of Nigeria had a final say on our electoral exercise. The distraction is over. It's about time to focus on governance for the people and moving Nigeria forward for economic opportunities and prosperity that will defend democracy. In our last tete-a-tete, you made a promise that you'll be visiting Nigeria, and thank you and your delegation for keeping that promise. It is an honor for me to see you here. Our economic team and members of the government are all here ready to partner with you, with Germany, as the largest economy in Europe and the largest economy in Africa is Nigeria. You know that. We are blessed with good environment in terms of weather and blessed in terms of mineral resources. Our hydrocarbon industry is still fledgling. Environmentally, while we are moving towards the transition energy source, I know Germany had advanced a lot in protecting the environment and modernizing the energy to meet the 21st century need, both of the world and Europe in particular. Nigeria is still crawling, but we are determined to change the narrative and bring about a transformative government in the country. You are very welcome with your delegation to partner with us in terms of education, power, mineral resources, and all the other opportunities. We have gone a long way to bring about security of our people. We are fighting terrorism, and that is improving. We still need very much support in that area. And for us to be able to sustain democracy, rule of law, and freedom for our people, we need to fight for democracy. And democracy must win at all times for us to meet the expectation of an African dream. That is why your visit this time around is more than necessary and welcome. I hope you will enjoy yourself. You will have noticed I don't need to go about the various problems happening in Sahel region of Africa. You've seen and noticed the coup in Guinea, and recently in Niger Republic. We are diplomatically managing this situation. The need for you to help in that of security will be emphasized. I will continue to require the knowledge. We thank you for the past contributions, particularly police, law enforcement training. We need more help, and we will discuss further today. Thank you very much for listening to me. Welcome to Nigeria.
Happy that we can work on this question, even on the question how we can continue to support you in doing the best in having this in security questions in your country as well. And we will go into the details later, but I can assure you that we will continue our support and our cooperation also in this field. One of the main aspects for cooperation will be developing economy and using the economic opportunities of your country. As you already said, there are a lot of chances, not just from gas and oil, which is traditionally linked to your country, but where there is a lot of room for improvement and for better using the capacities of your country, but also for going also into investments for the future, which is about hydrogen and all the things that are important for an economy that is able to produce all the necessary goods for the people without harming environment. But this is something where cooperation is also important, and we will do so, and it will be an important aspect of our work together. It is also important that we use the way of developing your economy in the fields of the minerals you have. I think that the investments into this structure must be easy, but also benefiting for your country. It is something that bothered me a lot in the past, that sometimes it was just about extraction, which is not enough. There should be one bit more for making it feasible that some parts of the economic development can be used in the countries of origin. This is not the case today in our world, but if we change this a little bit, it will change a lot. And working on this field is also important for us. We see that a lot of investments have to be taken looking at infrastructure, and it's not just about roads and railways. It is also about electricity, the infrastructure, using the grid, making feasible that all the produced energy, all the power that is already there could go to the people because the grid is making it. And finding a way how we can develop economy in this field will be also important. I think there are also other questions that are important for us, especially the question of how to handle migration, a question that will be important for your country, but also for ours, and having a co-management which is benefiting the two countries the best is, I think, the way to work and to go. And it's also important that we understand that we have the need for discussing about the question of security in the region. You mentioned it. A lot of bad coups happened in the past. The latest in Niger, where we saw that a president that was elected and doing a good job as far as we can see and whom we know was just put away and thrown away by a coup, which is a damage for the country, but also not good for security in the region. And working together in this field and cooperating and also understanding your views in this question, being a leader in the region, is also important. Thank you, by the way, for your leadership in ECOWAS, which I think was so important in this very special time, but will be important even more in the future. And there is also the need for discussing on the questions of security and peace in the world, where we have to do something and where it is good to cooperate. My view is that these are a lot of topics to be handled and to go into, and so it is very good that we have now made it to come to your country and that we will have time for discussion. Thank you for the invitation.